Well, hello out there. We're going to do a little quick video on how Ifta works. I'm sitting here waiting to get unloaded. My appointment is at 12 and it is now 11:14. So, reason why I'm doing this video, my nephew likes to watch trucker videos. Was showing me some, asking me how, if this was really legit. And people don't understand how Ifta works. And it's very simple. We're going to pick on Georgia because that's where I live at, and I know exactly what the fuel tax is in Georgia, and I know some of the mileage. And we're just going to break it down detailed. If you are a lease operator, or you own your own truck, or you have your own authority, you will need to know what Ifta is. You cannot escape it. Unless you're a company driver, then you don't have to worry about it. Well, a lot of people think it's just so many cents per mile. Some people think it's just, what you pay at the pump. And kind of, sort of, no. Basically what it boils down to, every state you drive, you have to pay a fuel tax, whether you buy fuel or not. A long time ago, the states were noticing that they was losing revenue because people would buy fuel in the cheap states, run through the expensive states, and then buy fuel of it somewhere else. Well, the states got together and they came up with Ifta, and basically what it boils down to, for whatever state you run in, how many miles you run in that state, you have to pay a tax. And I've already done the pre-math on this, so it makes it a little bit quicker on the video. But let's say you're running from Florida to Tennessee. From state line to state line on Interstate 75, it is 357 miles. A little bit longer if you have to bypass Atlanta, which most of us do. I think it adds like 10 more miles, but you save a little bit of miles going 475 around Macon. But I'm just going, let's say you're a hot shot just pulling a single axle trailer. It is 357 miles. Now, let's say for a particular trip you average 6.5 miles to the gallon. Well, what that boils down to, you burnt 54.923 gallons running in the state of Georgia. And that's at 6.5 miles to the gallon, which is an achievable goal, even in mine 389 Peterbilt. Well, the tax on that 54.923 gallons is 3.295. So that's $3.29 or 30 cents, because they'll round up. And if you would have bought enough fuel to run through the state of Georgia, you would have paid $3.30 in taxes. Well, what that boils down to is Georgia thinks you should pay them the $3.30. And that's how Ifta works. For whatever you drive, you take your fuel mileage that you get, divide your fuel mileage into that mileage, and it gets you your gallons that you burnt going through that state. Well, when you get the amount of gallons, then you multiply it by what the fuel tax is. In Georgia, it is 0.06, 6 cents per gallon. Other states are higher. I think there may be one or two states lower, but Georgia is 6 cents per gallon. Now, let's say you bought fuel in Georgia and run the same route. Well, most trucks, you can get 150 gallons easy when you do a fill up. Some send 175. I can get 180 if I'm dead empty. Now, at 6 cents a gallon, you paid $9 in taxes. when you bought that fuel. Now, I'm not talking about the cost of the fuel. I'm just talking about the tax on the fuel, which is 6 cents a gallon. So 150 gallons times 6 cents is $9. Now, you paid that $9. Well, you only owe $3.30. So what's that mean? You get $5.70 back. Well, companies, what they do is they kind of get an idea of what you're going to pay in, and they take a little bit out of your paycheck every week. Well, every quarter they pay it, and you'll get an Ifta settlement. And on that settlement, you'll see the amount of miles that you drive in each state, because you have to turn that in on your trip sheets. And you will see the amount of gallons that you bought in each state. And then they figure it up, and you're either owed money or you owe money. Now, companies, they'll take the money that you get back from each state and put it towards the other states that you owe. Like, I always owe Tennessee and I always owe Alabama because I never buy fuel in them, because I leave Georgia and run out. Sometimes I do, but I always owe. I always owe up in the Northeast because I buy it in Pennsylvania, run in and run out. But I always get plenty of money back in Georgia. I usually get like $60 a quarter. Same in Pennsylvania, because I'm always getting fuel there, running in Northeast and running back out. Every quarter, I usually around $100. Sometimes it's a little bit more, sometimes it's a little bit less, depending on how I run, where I run. I still buy my fuel where it's cheap at. Like, I will buy it in South Carolina at $1.96 before I hit North Carolina, where it's $1.20 or $2.20. It's cheaper that way. Yeah, you got to pay fuel tax, but in the end, you're going to still save money. So still buy where it's cheaper. Don't let the fuel tax guide where you buy fuel, because eventually, when you drive enough, it will equal out. There's going to be times you're going to run out in an expensive state. So this is what Ifta is. It's not 1 cent per mile like some people will tell you. It is basically what you run, how much fuel you would run in that state, and you pay taxes on that amount. Plain and simple. If you buy more fuel than when you run, you get money back. So don't let the other drivers out there that don't know anything, that just got in their truck making all these videos, tell you anything different. That's the full breakdown. And if you can see right here, I'll see if I can get it up. See, that's the amount of mileage. My fuel average, I ran 6.2 miles per gallon, which came up to $54.92. I owed $3.29, $3.30. If I bought fuel, 150 gallons at 6, I paid $9, which gives me back $5.71. That's how it works.